I don't believe that you ain't seen my man. I can tell because of that bling on your hand. But I am rich, and I'm fine, and I am perfect. And that boyfriend of mine, he ain't really worth it.
I think that's a great plan because he is my man, and he bought me this ring because he loves me. And I don't want no other woman taking him from me because I love him. And I know he loves me because he buys me whatever I want. And that's real love, right? Do you see? That's how I know he loves me. So girl, bye. That man ain't yours, he's mine.
I like your hair, Becky.
I like your hair too, girl.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Cool. Thanks, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can go and be famous.
Mm-hmm.
And buy whatever you want. You name it. I look like a model, Becky.
You do, Becky. You really do.
And we're going to be on TV.
We will, Becky. We really will.
And they're going to make songs about us, girl.
They will, Becky. They really will.
And I'm going to be beautiful.
You will, Becky. You really will. Okay, I can do this. It's kind of cold. Maybe if I wait for a while and put my feet in, I can get used to the freezing and slowly assimilate. But is this even worth? I mean, 2 hours at least trying to repair what I see as natural as my version of normal? And what if some of these white folks already peed in the pool? That and the chlorine on my skin making it ashy. I like my smooth brown skin. Black don't crack because we take care of our skin and can't afford to just be jumping in no pool. Nah, that ain't the good Lord's will. But I wonder, how deep is it inside? How does it feel to be submerged in a hole filled with H2O? I don't really know, but I'm guessing it's perfect. Breathing out of these natural elements in the best way one knows how, not acknowledging the inside or out, but just existing. What does it feel like for me to exist, to float, to be in tune with my body, to no longer be detained? Like the swimmers in the ocean who are one with it all. The swimmers who are as small as a mustard seed and still exist through waves. What does it mean to be free? I want to be free, but my body says no.
No, you can't touch it. Because if you pull on it too hard, it might fall off. No, it's a wig. Oh, let me get you straight. No, I'm not sick, and no, I'm not dying. No, But that's not why I cut my hair. I am universal. And those white women you prefer, they don't have the versatility and hairstyles that I do. I can wake up one day and be bald and go to bed with my hair just flowing to the ground. And you, my brother, won't even know it's a wig. You won't know because, my brother, you could care less. Yes, I know. You like me when you glare because this black body can still make you feel good. But in reality, you think I'm ugly. And you would like to keep me a secret out of fear that your boys might think you were with me. With me. So go on and hide. I have nothing to fear. I have no reason to apologize. And thank you, but no thank you. I am not interested. Oh, so what? I'm a stuck-up bitch for what? Because your ego is rich? Because I need more lashes from brothers who I can't please? Because I need more lashes on me from brothers I can't please? Because I need more lashes. Please.
You hurt my mind. Knew where I was going all the time. I put up a fight.
Now, you gotta tell me how big you want them. You want them this big?
A little bigger.
Like this big? Or this big?
Perfect.
Oh, you want the fuck'em size.
What?
Fuck'em size is what you get when somebody's got you fucked up. Somebody did get you fucked up, no?
Don't they always?
Oh, I knew it. Yeah. I remember when I got my first fucking braids, I was in the 9th grade. And all the girls were wearing these long, wavy weaves. The mixed girls, though, you know the mixed ones. The ones who care more about their hair than their friends. And they end up wearing their hair in ponytails anyway. Yeah, those girls. Basic. But it was those girls that made me want to get my first fucking braids. I mean, why them bitches getting all the compliments when I'm over here looking fly? I had my hair cut short, and cute too. It was in a little bob, like this, look. Short in the back, long swoopy bang in the front. A lot of singers were wearing it. But these days, you had to have long, wavy hair. And it didn't seem fair, because that's not what grows out of my head. So I have to wear a weave just because some white man says that long, wavy hair is beautiful? Nah, sis. I would rather choose to be dead than to be fake. Look at me. Dead. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Fucking braids. This girl came into school with long braids. And I don't know, I was thinking that, gee, it's like, fuck it, it's hot. I'm gonna open this window. I'm gonna have a cigarette. Mine? Yeah. She came in with those braids. And she was the girl that nobody really talked to. But when she had them fucking braids, she knew two things. One, she was the shit. Two, They didn't matter. We didn't matter. I saw them in her head and I wanted them. I guess everything has some kind of responsibility. I wanted them, and I saw myself walking in class, hitting people in the face with my braids. And I did. I was the shit. And this boy said, "I like your hair. It makes you look less like a monkey." I was still the shit. And you're going to be the shit too. Because you're not going to care what people say because they're still going to say it. You're not going to care what they do because they're still going to do it. Those braids can only get you to the place where you realize that there's absolutely nothing you can do to make people like you. So, you just got to say, fuck 'em.
Hey, Dad. Happy Father's Day. Hey, Daddy. Hope you have a great Father's Day. Hey, Father. Happy Daddy's Day. Hey, remember when you cut off all my hair because I wasn't paying attention in class? Happy Father's Day. Hey, Dad. Remember when you got so mad you told me
I could kill you, hide your body, and no one would ever know.
Happy Father's Day. Hey, Pops, remember when you couldn't help me with my homework, so you called me stupid instead?
Happy Father's Day. Greetings. Remember when you told me I look like my mother, your wife, and I wanted to be like my mother? And then I realized that you hated her too. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day for you. Dear Dad, I don't know what messed you up more, the drugs or the war, but I gotta let you go. I wonder if you now know how much what you said to me crushed my soul. And how when you slapped me, you hurt my feelings more than my flesh. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. But Dear Dad, I remember when I was a little girl.
And you used to tell me,
It's not always about you.
Well, now I know how I get it. Happy Father's Day, Daddy. Love, your daughter.
P.S. I really do hope you heal.
Pat in his picture. Aw. Girl in his picture. Jim picture. Blurry picture, blurry picture. More Jim. Blurry Jim. Oh, but who is this? You know, only 1 in every 12 gets swiped right. Out of 9 out of sight. But you don't have anything to worry about. Because if I was in a bar and it was late at night, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't put up a fight. I know that in real life, you would be a good candidate. Maybe just right. This is tender. It's not real life. It's a fantasy where I don't have to really be me. Not the me that is dead in society. The me that forcibly smiles and straightens her back when someone beautiful walks by, just to be ignored. The me who's accustomed to looking at the floor. The me who gets confused. The me inside my core. The me that you said that you don't really like anymore. This is tender. A fantasy game that gets real. A fantasy game that makes me feel what I stopped feeling when you said.
You cute, but I don't really mess with black girls.
This is tender. A game that gives me more than I can handle, more than I can bear. More women and men who allow me to stare, and I'm not weird. I'm doing well. I have power. For once, I have power. Power to be me. Can you believe it? Me. Power to be in control of the me you see. Power to control what the world sees. Power to be closed in and free. I just remembered the backlash. How could I forget? Oh, the sweet backlash. The right sweep that doesn't sweep you right back. That moment when, in between, when you swipe right and it says match, that sometimes never comes to the surface. You know me. There's sometimes not perfect me, even though I control what you see.
The me that put her best photo forward. The me who embellished her bio in accordance with a world that swiped left on me a long time ago. The me who plays with power because I have none. And you knew that when you saw my photo and you swiped right for fun.
I'm not on here for a relationship. Just want to have fun.
But I'd rather risk it. Risk it all to be a fun right swipe. Risk it all to be out of mind, out of sight.
I don't know why you keep agreeing to go to these weddings. You don't know, but I know. And the reasons are petty. The time it takes to get ready is crucial to your soul. Because you remind those white folks, when you wear an afro, that you have no space in their space, no face in that place. Just a big ass fluffy petting zoo on top of your head and no guts to tell them no, so you let them pet you instead. Oh, and you distract yourself, or better yet, attack yourself, saying things like, I should be lucky I'm even there. With all the, hey, girlfriend, and oh my goodness, this is your song, right? We should dance. To all those fellas, those brothers telling you to get up and shake your fat ass on the dance floor. You should be lucky. For what? Lucky those white folks are given permission to say the N-word, but only when they're rapping it, not saying it to you, not to your face anyway. Or maybe you should straighten it. Give those white folks, those white liberals, a reason to ask you if it's yours or a weave, and then ask you if they can feel it, even though you've told them it's yours or a weave. More explaining me. A bun would be nice. A bun is neutral. A natural, neutral face to blend in. And blend in. And blend in. And be more me. Hi, everybody. That doesn't matter. Here's something I wrote to, well, that doesn't really matter either. It's almost rhythmic. The cosmetics on my face are hoping that you'll look twice at me, but you never do. I wake up in the morning and I say, this is the day. But we all know that's not true. I'm faced with a decision to make. As this beautiful man walks towards me, our eyes meet, and the smirk on his face triggers my imagination. It's our wedding day, in my mind. I'm smaller than I used to be, wiser than I am, more graceful than I remember, and beautiful. My face is different too. It's as if I can't even picture us together in my own fantasy. Reality hits when he speaks. It doesn't matter what he says. It's the fact that he acknowledges me. We would be an example. We could be a sample of what grace is. It's almost rhythmic. His voice is exactly as I thought it would be. But what he was saying wasn't what I thought he would say. He was asking a question, which could not be misunderstood as romance, even if twisted by faulty politicians. I say to myself, I'm just not that girl. And it's probably the truth. Or maybe it's just not my time. I say these truths to vocalize, why am I so ugly? Why can't I lose a little weight? All the fishers catching fish are better equipped than I am. But I'm not a fisherman. It's almost rhythmic. Other people try to convince me that I'm beautiful. They say it's not worth it to try to be hot for some guy who doesn't deserve it. They say,
but you have personality.
Oh, great! The girl with the personality is so much happier than the boring girl with the cutie on his arm. And then I think to myself, when it all unfolds, it's just not worth talking to people about my singleness anyway. It's almost rhythmic. When I fight, it's so hard to feel it. And he's not feeling it too. I say things like, he's my best bud. Or I try not to think of us as us. We go out together. We go shopping. I even know your mom, and she thinks I'm wonderful. She loves me. Though I think she thinks I'm ugly. I'm not. It's almost rhythmic. He sits there telling me all about his life. And I'm repeating in my mind, forget it. Remembering that he's too young or too old, too rich, too poor, too spiritual. Not spiritual enough. He's sitting there vulnerable. And I'd rather not manipulate our friendship. I'd rather not speak the truth. Anyway. He's got more things on his mind. It's almost rhythmic. It's as if we have some illegitimate, life-giving relationship that I think the world of. I even stopped talking to my girls because they just don't understand us like I understand us. Well, he doesn't either. But that doesn't really matter. I'm in love with this guy who loves me when it's convenient or useful. Used. Like we're supposed to be. But I guess it's just not worth it. It's just not worth giving into this anymore. It's almost rhythmic. When she swoops in, like a hero ready to save, amazed at how quickly he takes her bait, I wait, and the phone calls are fewer. I look for him around, and as time's divided, it becomes fewer and fewer because he's spending more time thinking about her. Oh, she must be the face I saw him with. It's almost rhythmic. When everyone is telling him and congratulating him about the new and improved relationship, they just don't know the truth that I know about him, all the things that he went through, wait, it's over, isn't it? It's almost rhythmic. I'm sitting there watching her come down the aisle. And I'm watching him watching her. It's a face I've never seen before. It's unfamiliar. He's never looked at me that way before. I'm going to indulge in the last dinner he'll ever provide for me. Chicken or fish? Fish, please. I'm hoping that the reception will act as a medicine to cure the lump in my throat that's forcing me to feel. The dinner should cure me too, because you're not doing that for me anymore. It's almost rhythmic. I'm standing at the foot of the cross, and I'm hearing the same thing I heard the last time. This is where you belong. This is where you should be. Never leave this place, I'm told. It's almost rhythmic. The cosmetics on my face are hoping you'll look at me twice. But you never do. It's almost rhythmic.
Yeah, I'm here. No, I didn't get the job. I don't think they didn't want me, and I don't think they wanted anyone like me.
It's just, I don't know that they want to hire a black woman.
That's why I didn't want to tell you. You always think that I'm overreacting or I'm living in the past.
I don't know. I just know. It's a general feeling of coldness. You wouldn't know because you've never experienced it before.
I know you haven't gotten jobs before. I know you've been treated badly. I know, but that's not what I'm saying.
I'm not saying you've never experienced adversities. I'm saying that when I'm interviewed by these folks, they're racist. As in, there's nothing more I could have done to be more prepared. No level of experience would have made a difference. No ass kissing would have made them realize that I am really the person for this job.
What do you mean, the race card?
I have to explain what I mean by racist. I have to explain it.
I don't know. I just know. When I walk into the room, they give me the full body scan from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. And then they're already pursing their mouth and grinding their teeth. Like they already know me.
They never asked me to have a seat. Why don't they ask me to have a seat? Or if I'm thirsty? Or anything about me? But, ooh, impressive. You went to that university? Then they raise their eyebrows and purse their lips and say, that's not a school for Negroes.
How the hell did you get in there?
It's what they want to see, but they don't, though.
Do you live in East LA? East? Why East?
There's nothing on my resume that says East, anything East. But they already figured me out. Middle of the interview, he asks me how I feel about answering phones.
You have a nice phone voice, he said. But I'm applying for a marketing position. But none of that makes a difference. If I say something, no one will hear me. If I try to implement change, people will march. If I try to
do anything, I'm too sassy or aggressive, too loud or not loud enough. I'm explaining all of these things to them, and they're just not paying attention to what.
Look. You wouldn't understand because you're not. It's the kind of thing that if you don't get it, you just don't get it.
I wish you wouldn't make me explain these things to you.
What do I have to say?
What do I have to do?
How do I have to look for you to be heard by you?
When I tell you they're racist,
To
explain what I mean, how can you root for me when you're on their team? Sit here. I'll be reading for the part of Sammy. Is there a problem, officer? Flips hair. Okay. No, sir. I have no idea why you're pulling me over. Well, yes, I can be sexy. Is there a problem, officer? No, sir, I have no idea why you're pulling me over, but I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle between the two of us. Drugs. I dabble. With me? What? Yes, I can do this. It's just that, what was that? Yes, I've been pulled over before. From the top. Okay. Is there a problem, officer? No, sir, I have no idea why you're pulling me over, but I'm sure it's nothing we can't handle between the two of us. Drugs. I dabble. With me? I don't think so. Step out of the car. Okay. But you haven't even bought me dinner yet. Oh! You're hurting me, sir. Can you tell me what I did wrong? Oh! You're hurting me. Sir, can you tell me what I did wrong? Oh, can you just tell me what I did? I can't feel my arm. Sir, you're hurting me. Can you tell me what I did wrong? Just tell me what I did. Flips hair.
Your hair is
Nappy.
No, I was going to say.
No, it's not a weave. This is my hair.
Oh, I wasn't assuming.
It's my natural hair. It grows out of my head this way.
No, I was going to say brave.
Oh. Well, you know, we both still niggas.
You ain't never lied.
Yeah. A lot of girls don't like the idea of their natural hair. But once I did my big chop, I felt, I don't know, free.
I feel free. I feel fine.
What?
You said that natural hair makes you feel free, as if I'm not.
No, that's... What I'm saying is that it makes me feel liberated. I mean, but what can I say? At the end of the day, we still niggas.
Right. I don't have nothing against natural.
And I don't have anything against relaxers.
But I can't do it. I need my hair to be straight. I like having straight hair.
And I like having natural hair. It's my preference.
And listen, it's not like we're that different. Because when these white people look at us both, they know we're still niggas.
Right. But I just can't wear my hair like that. I did the relaxers and press and curls to impress the world and make them feel more relaxed. Going natural detached my proximity to whiteness, and then I was able to detach from things that don't match. But you can wear your hair however you want.
Yeah. You know, I would love to hear more about how you avoid shrinkage. I see a lot of black girls pulling on their natural curls, telling everyone not to get it twisted, that they have long hair and that the shrinkage is real. But my question is, why not keep it real? We all like having straight hair like we're supposed to.
Excuse me.
And we have the luxury of wearing our hair however we want to. And that's fine that that's what you've chosen. But I don't know. I'm still a nigga.
Yeah, me too. But with some of these girls, they forget what their hair even look like. It's like forgetting how to cook, right? Or wanting to learn, but they can't remember how to hold a book. Take it from me, but hey, do you, lil sis?
Will do, but you should listen to me too. There's freedom in putting some heat to them edges. Slay like we suppose.
But are we?
That's what Beyonce said do.
I don't feel like I slay all the time, do you? Do white women have to tell themselves to slay too?
I tell myself to slay every day.
And do you? Or do you slay for a bunch of people who own you?
I slay, you slay, we slay. I mean, it's not about who I slay for.
That's what I figured.
I'm still a nigga.
Yeah, I'm still a nigga.
Sisters, sisters.
I know you, but I've never met you. I've been called by your name, and I've lived your not life. We are one and the same, though different in mind and taste and frame. Though none of that matters.
You remember your grandma? On a mission to get your attention. She calls you every name but yours. She knew she was wrong. So at the end of her song, she just yells, "Girl, you hear me talking to you."
So sweet, so angry, and so forgetful.
You remember that white lady from church? She called you by my name.
I do.
And what happened when you corrected her?
She shrugged her shoulders and she smiled and she said,
"Oh well,
50-50.
Did she apologize?
No.
Did she call you the correct name the right time?
No.
Well, what did you do?
I pretend to be you. Because I obviously didn't matter amongst hallways full of chatter and her need to preserve her humanity by having small talk with you that was detrimental to her psyche. But it was me.
Do you remember that cute Indian boy from school?
Oh, I remember.
Do you remember what he said to you?
I do. He said, I'm sorry if I haven't talked to you because your hair is always different. I wasn't sure if you were the same person or someone different.
That's right. Better safe than sorry, I guess.
I guess. Do you ever feel like one of those cows you see when you're driving along the highway? Undistinguished?
Hyper visible, yet invisible. Clumped together so I can moo as loud as I want.
But no one will ever hear you.
Because I have no voice. No distinguishable bass when I'm called, "Hey, cow."
And we all turn around at the sound of the oppressor.
Because we march to his beat. Because we know his voice.
What can we say? Be angry, keep fighting, stop complying.
Stop denying our truth. How they see us is not how I see you.
But at the same time,
I see
us
as me.
as me.
I know you. I've never met you, but I know your name. I've lived your life. We are one and the same, though different in mind and taste and frame.
But none of that matters, though.
Sisters, sisters, invisible, invisible. You can't acknowledge what you cannot see. Try carrying the burden that's inside of me. Live a life with no agency. Invisible, invisible. You can't acknowledge what you cannot see. Try carrying the burden that's inside of me. Live a life with no agency.